It's the shut-off switch. A shut-off switch changes how everyone speaks, not because they have become kinder, but because they become more constrained. Abbas Araghchi is not arriving in Muscat to build trust, because trust is not the input here. There is none between Iran and the US, and there never has been. He's arriving to control terms, because terms are the only thing that survives in a relationship where one side has already walked away from a signed deal and then threatened war. Steve Witkoff's not arriving to reset relations, because relations are not being reset by an envoy in a hotel. He's arriving to test whether sanctions relief can buy nuclear concessions without triggering Iran's refusal on missiles and allies. And that's a constrained test, because the refusal's already been enforced once. The test exists only because the alternative is escalation. And that alternative very much does remain, of course. So in this environment, a framework that smuggles in missile limits is not a bridge, it's a provocation. And Iran has treated it like one. That treatment fixes a very simple operational truth, that missiles and allies are not bargaining counters in this round, and any attempt to treat them as such will kill the meeting stone dead. Donald Trump's threats exist alongside a US military posture that signals readiness, and Iran's response is not a press release either. It's a doctrine of deterrence that relies on missiles and allied capacity across the region. A demand to limit missiles is not a policy discussion, it's a demand to weaken deterrence while threats are very much still live. A demand to stop supporting allies is not a peace clause, it's a demand to sever regional leverage while Israel retains its own. Those demands do not become more reasonable because they're delivered through a framework and Iran has treated them as non-negotiable. That treatment turns the negotiation into a narrow trade that can't be padded out with side demands, and it's a constraint. It stays in place.